Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of It Starts With Yoo. I'm the host, Anna Yoo, here with Justin Park. Justin is a Korean American artist who specializes in R&B music. We were interested in learning more about his background story and inspiration for music. Let's get started.
It's my friend Anna here, guys. Welcome to the show.
Hey.
Wow.
Okay, so we have Justin here, and he just released his new song. What's it called?
It's called Fastest. Justin Park, Quavo from Migos, and Chuck Lang. Shout out, man. You know who it is.
Can you play a little for us?
I'll just sing it right now. Scoot up in a drop top. If you come with me or not. Fast life, gotta pay the price. Down bad, fucked up, don't know where to go tonight. These days I don't even wanna make friends. See your bitch at the club, I was way too high to say shit.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I didn't warm up at all today. I'm only dancing today, so I didn't really.
Oh my gosh, that
prepared.
like totally gave like the K-pop vibes right there. Oh my gosh.
Alright, this is the thing, guys. Alright, so, before, I understand that I have a lot of K-pop fans, and this is the thing that I've been telling people now, because I am making American pop music. I try to tell people, like, oh, let's refrain from the whole K-pop angle, which isn't me, telling them, like, I don't like it, but it's, like, just for my branding purposes, it's, like, I want to be one of the only Asian Americans to come out of America to be successful and at that caliber, so, like, I'm going to have to change that. No more K-pop talk. Even yesterday, while I was out, all my friends are like, Justin Park, big K-pop artist. I'm like, bro, I never even did a song in Korean,
Yeah.
And it's just a good thing. So.
I think it's just like the look.
Yeah, I mean, but like, I always say to on interviews, especially, it's like, a Korean person can only look like K-pop.
Yeah.
Like, if you're good looking to any degree, it's like automatically you can only look like K-pop. This is a funny story because I've been trying to work on my rebrand. I'm like, what can I do to make my look like different? And dude, I've literally tried everything. Like, I had like a braid, double braid, short hair, freaking Jungkook long hair mullet. Everything just didn't really work. So I guess I'm still looking for that.
To ask you a more personal question, then, what would you say is like one of the worst states you've been on in LA?
See, I'm pretty boring when it comes to questions like this because I don't think I've ever had a bad date.
Okay.
Like, well, maybe where it's like, I feel like, oh, this isn't what I expected, but it's never a bad date. I feel like I can make something out of nothing. Like, let's just say the date's going terrible to someone else's like understanding of what terrible might be. But for me, I'd be like, yeah, it's not the best right now, but I'm trying to make the best of it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
And I love people, so.
I think that's a good thing though, because like if you can make something out of nothing, then
or something not great.
Yeah, or like not great, then like I think that like there's like a positive for like everybody, or like everybody that goes out with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hope so. I mean, I don't know that, but
yeah. I think that's a good thing.
How's your dating life?
Just
only because you asked me first.
Okay, so
well, that's not great.
Yeah, I mean, like I would say like the last guy I was seeing was a more public personality, and
oh really?
Yeah, and so he would be very concerned about like PR and
like me. I
have
to. No, every artist has to,
Oh, but
sure.
Yeah, so like he was very concerned about PR, and I think there were like pros and cons about that.
No, that has to be hard.
Yeah.
I had a couple relationships. I would say all of my last relationships were affected heavily because of like what I do.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah. Well, what are you doing right now? Are you? What is your line of work again?
Well, I do work in PR.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but like before that, I worked in education.
Oh, you're a teacher.
Yeah, I have a master's in education.
Oh,
yeah.
She got the big M.
Yeah.
Okay, what were you teaching?
English.
To?
High schoolers.
Whoa.
Yeah,
how old?
It's like literally on my Facebook.
Oh shit! Wait, how old? Well, no, I don't use Facebook. But do you use Facebook like that?
Yeah, I do.
Wow, shout out Mark Zuckerberg. I don't. I never use Facebook. Ever.
Oh.
Like, only to post like reels and stuff like that.
Oh.
See, Instagram already does that, so.
Oh yeah, it's connected to
Yeah.
it. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Teaching English. You know, my favorite teachers in high school were all the English teachers.
Oh.
I feel like that's a trend. Like history and English teachers are like favorited, whereas math and science are like, I fucking hate you. You know?
Yeah.
Isn't that agreeable? Like.
Yeah, no, I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
Because I didn't like my math teacher either.
He fucking does. I mean,
Like,
some
they
people
were so
math.
mean.
Yeah, they are. They like it's like the math people are just something about their brain. They're just like stricter.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're harder to get along with.
Yeah. No, I agree with you.
So like your ex was in social media, huh?
Yeah.
Oh really? What? I mean, I don't want to pry, but like,
Yeah.
what form of is it influencer or like?
It was kind of like more like podcasting.
Oh, for real.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out what this is. Podcasting. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, we had our ups and downs.
Yeah, relationships are tough. I think for me, for sure, I'm not really looking for anything at the moment. But I think, like, not blocking any opportunities off, but just keeping it open to, like, you know, if there comes somebody who does intrigue me and makes me happy, then like that's awesome, you know.
No, I agree with you on that. Yeah, but at the moment, like I'm more into like collaborations and stuff. Yeah.
Collaborations?
Yeah, like as in like more like business, like work and stuff. Yeah.
So if there was a guy who you came across, who you thought was like, damn, this guy's attractive, he has all the qualities of someone I can marry. Do you think that you would forego some of the time that you can put into this, or are you gonna entertain the relationship and split your time? That's what I'm going through all the time.
I mean, like, I think it depends on like what you are looking for.
Right. If they're supportive of what you're doing, are they taking time away from you? Yeah, it is situational. Right?
Yeah. Because like it's just kind of like sometimes like when I ask myself those questions, like it's like, where am I when I ask that, you know? Like, am I at a bar, or like am I like just like fucking around?
Well, what is your track record of like, where have you met guys before?
Business networking events.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh dang. So most of the guys, for the most part, the guys that you met must have been pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good people.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, so I don't really go clubbing too much.
Well, I'm turning 30 like in a couple of months as well. So I'm like, I feel the pressure of, you gotta build your empire, you know?
Yeah.
Or like something. So that's what I've been really cracking at.
Yeah.
You know, I've been doing a lot of serious adulting, I believe, because like, you know, for the first time ever, I have investments coming in. Like months-long negotiations for investments, stuff like that. And it feels great to have people from across the world reach out and be like, hey, we love what you're doing. Even though it's not huge, it's like, you know, the support is there. Like the intrigue is there. And that's a huge sign for me. You know, I've been doing music for 11 years, and it's just like, how do you get better? How do you adapt to the saturation of not only the market, but, you know, the amount of artists that exist, the amount of people who want to become artists now, and the fact that you can learn music anywhere by yourself is like, that's what makes it really hard for artists, you know? Especially artists like me who've been around for a long time. It's like, I don't want to name anyone who's a friend of mine, but like, there are artists out there who've been doing it for a long time. And though they're still famous in the eyes of the public or people who remember their music, it's like, you have to remember that there's a circulation of people, circulation of power. So that, what does that mean? So that means like, you know, the younger generation, like when we were in high school, like we were the main niche for music. You know what I'm saying? 30-year-olds plus, you start to listen to music a little less, you do more work. So it's like, the fact of the matter is that a lot of these older artists who, you know, I still think are dope, you look at their numbers, they're not doing that great. You know what I'm saying? So some of them are asking me for my help now. And it's just like, wow, that's a great feeling, you know? And some of my consulting, you know, mentors and some businesses are people that I looked up to in the past, you know, like Far East Movement. Shout out to Pro from Far East Movement. Shout out Jay Park. Shout out Pink Sweats. Shout out, man, so many people who are helping me right now. So if y'all are listening, my name is Justin Park. It's a pleasure. This is Anna, my good friend here. My song with Quavo and Chuck Lang just dropped. It's called Fastest. We broke 100K today in less than 2 weeks. So we're very proud. I love you guys. What else? You're super impromptu, this girl.
What inspired you to do music or like go into this category of music?
Got you. So this is a question I've answered many times, but every time I answer it, like I have a different perspective on it. So I think still the roots of why I began music was because of a lot of trauma, and there was the one thing that I can hold on to that gave me hope. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes a lot of these kids have no hope in the home. They don't have hope with their parents. Maybe they don't have one or both parents. So like a lot of us, we take comfort and solace in like forms of art, because it's like the only thing that can help you feel, or to help you mask or change the feeling that you have at the moment.
Yeah.
So I feel like for me it was a lot in part due to pain, and I was just like, I think music is the thing that can rescue my soul. And I remember the day that I dedicated myself to become an artist was in 5th grade, when I had gone to Mexico for a mission trip. And that's like, 2 days before I had left to Mexico, me and my dad had a fight. And mind you, before that, me and my dad had not seen each other for a long time. Or it's like maybe once a week, once a month, something like that. Just wasn't very present. So, I just remember, long story short, he came, didn't want me to go to Mexico, saying some crazy stuff. So it's hard to communicate with him. And, I was in 5th grade, and he's obviously an adult. We got into physical altercation. He leaves, and he's like, yo, I'm never going to see you again. That's my dad. Like, how does a dad act like that to a 5th grader, right? But I'm like, you know what? My mind is set. I want to go to Mexico. I want to help these kids. I want to find myself. I want to do something good. That's where the basis of my heart belongs. Like, I just want to be a good person. So, with that, I was in Mexico, like, learning about God, learning about myself, almost crying every day in prayer, just like, God, please change my life. Help me change, turbulent household that I live in, the financial difficulties that me and my mom endured. I'm just like, God, if you give me a purpose, like, I will follow you for the rest of my life. Like, I will give myself to you. Literally, I will go across the world. There's a song called Starfield called I Will Go that really, really changed me. And even there, it's like, it was rooted within music. Like, my love for that song, like, in the message in the song by Starfield is, God, I will go, I will go, Lord, send me to the world, to the lost, to earn and hungry, take everything I am, I'm clay within your hands, I will go, I will go. And like, from that moment, I felt like there were things that I could not explain that just kind of fell into place, like a Tetris piece, just is perfect. But that's why, since then, as I grew up, the saying that it's in God's time, because I'm the kind of person who was a part of athletics my whole life. And, even my ex-manager and CEO or from my last label would tell me, Justin, you always try to like force things. You always try to muscle things and make it work and whatever. That's a great quality that I have. And I feel like it has attributed to a lot of my success, but sometimes it's not great to do that. So, and I learned that the hard way, and I feel like that was a great lesson to learn, because it is in God's time. I'm not too sure if anybody else who's listening believes in God, but there's something that you believe in, right? And sometimes, because it's like, if we make the decision, and if how the world worked was that if I wanted something to happen and it just happens, then everyone would have their way, but that's not true. So that helped me a lot, because a lot of these artists and people, business owners who want to be moguls, and people who want to be rich, all the time we want it to be our way, but it's always in due time where that success happens, right? Sometimes it's 2 years, sometimes it's 5 or 10 years. So I think the biggest lesson that I learned through artistry and business is that it takes patience and belief, a lot of it. Yeah.
Wow. So like, as a kid, like, did you have a lot of like time with your mom? Yeah.
I would say I spent all my time with my mom. But even then, there were some really painful stories, like, a lot of kids can relate. I'm not going to go deep into it, but the times when she wasn't really there, times when she had left.
Yeah.
And, when I had been with other people and I was questioning, like, what is going on? Like, what is life? Like, you know what I mean? Those moments were things that are very hard to forget, maybe even sometimes hard to remember to some degree, but it's like it's something that made me, so I truly think that beauty is born out of pain, so I'm kind of glad that everything happened the way it did, even though at the time I wished for any situation besides the one I was in. But sometimes those are the cards you're dealt. Also, too, leading into something really important to me, like a founding like mantra of myself. I feel like God gave me pain to understand pain and then to grow out of it and then to help others who cannot understand how to grow.
Wow.
Literally, like that in life I've come to see, like, God, thank you so much for giving me the chance to meet thousands of people so that my EQ, for those of you guys who don't know what that is, EQ is, what is it? IQ is intelligent.
Emotional intelligence.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Like emotional intelligence, this is what EQ is. It's like empathy, morality, understanding other people's, like putting yourself in someone else's shoes pretty much. And it's like, for me, like being able to see someone, and I also wanted to be a psychiatrist actually coming out of high school. So I was like studying really hard, taking the SATs to go to good school, not bother my mom with payments and stuff for college, but I actually didn't go to school, and then I chose artistry. And then back to what I was saying is that, I'm thankful that God gave me the chance to see a lot of people so that I can understand the masses, or at least the masses that I have seen so far. It's a blessing, man, because it's like not only can I change my perspective on life, but I can really help others who struggle with perspective. You know what I'm saying? I think perspective is just the hardest thing to attain or to achieve a level of, because life is hard, life is painful.
I mean, maybe that's the reason why you understand like different perspectives when you go on dates. Well,
perhaps.
Yeah.
Like I can tell myself to enjoy it. Like, oh, that was like everything that happened. Like that was enjoyable.
Yeah.
So, that's another great thing. So like, a lot of my so many things I could say, but I'm very thankful for a lot of my business partners and mentors, and some of my mentors are my age and they're like my best friends, and they've been my best friends for like years. Shout out Revenge, Alan Hahn, multi-millionaire now. What was I gonna say? Like just being teachable and like open to the advice of those who are successful, obviously with a grain of salt, but at that point, if you're smart enough to kind of assess what to know, that's great. But definitely have people around you who are giving you good advice, and guiding you the right way.
Yeah, I agree with you. Is there anything else that you wanted to add?
No, that's it. Oh, wait, actually.
Yeah.
What else is there? Okay. Hey, man. Okay. Y'all, you're tuning in to It Starts With You. This is Justin Park. We got Anna right here. Again, Fastest with Quavo just dropped, and it hit 107K today. Thank you guys for tuning in. I just want to say, by the time this comes out, I'll probably have another single called POV out, and I know that song's gonna go crazy. I'll sing a little bit for you guys right now. Let me get a look at you, whoa, dipping in and out your intersection. Feel like we can deepen this connection. POV, let's get it.
Oh my God, sing it again.
Girl, I'm changing up your point of view. Turn around and let me get a look at you. Whoa, dipping in and out your intersection. Feel like we can deepen this connection.
Oh my God.
Again, I ain't warm up, guys, so that's like it's not a great vocal, but I love you guys. It's Justin Park, Anna, we outie.
If you enjoyed this episode, you can support our cause by going to buymeacoffee.com/AnnaYU. That's YOO. More support means more episodes. The link is in the episode description. Also, don't forget to visit our Instagram page for exclusive behind-the-scenes content at It Starts With You. And remember, it starts with you.